I think it's about 7 degrees out right now. Doing the morning run. Getting ready for the marathon this year. Today's run has nothing to do with physical development. You can't really put much of a pace in this kind of temperature. The last thing I want to do is get my respiratory rate and tidal volume up to a level where I start damaging my lung tissue. So it's a real slow pace. The most important aspect of running in this kind of temperature is really the challenge. It's you gotta have at least one day a week where you are mentally challenging yourself. It's a mental resiliency day. You expose yourself to something that makes you really uncomfortable. And I already hate running. Always have, being previously a 300-pound lineman. Endurance runs were never anything that I wanted to do. But after going through Ranger School during winter 2010, which was the worst winter that school ever had. I don't know if they've had worse ones since, but I had a strange emotional response to cold. Anyways, mental resiliency. The importance of challenging yourself has actually more to do with being able to fully enjoy life. It's the yin and the yang. It's the stoicism, the Stoics coin, reflection on death, that whole philosophy, and understanding that if you've never been really hungry, then you're never going to be able to truly appreciate the sweetness of an apple. So in order to experience the real highs in life, to really experience true love for a person, to really experience true joys and emotions with all the blessings that we're given while we're here, you also need to experience the challenges. And if you spend your life avoiding challenges, then you're always going to end up missing out on the greatest joys. So, what we're calling FML Fridays, F My Life Fridays, kind of a play on words, because on the flip side of that coin, it's also Feel More Life Fridays. Without the challenge, there's no reward. You'll never experience the joys in life if you don't challenge yourself. And human performance has a lot more to do with mental resiliency and how you think and how you respond to the external situation. Performance in life, not on the sports field, but performance in life has somewhat to do with your physical capabilities, but has a lot more to do with your ability to respond calmly and effectively, working through problems with just the regular day-to-day life. A lot of people confuse mental resiliency with trying to be hard, trying to be tough. I think it's has something to do with gotta suck it up, It's the phrase you always hear, at least in Hollywood. But the truth is, mental resiliency and being able to gracefully deal with the stresses of life has more to do with being at peace and being calm than anything. And that's one of the things we'll be teaching in our first running clinic, is teaching people how to, the techniques that we use for dealing with the anxiety, the discomfort as you start getting, into the last third of the race, and, you really haven't trained for it enough. Maybe it's your first, second, third marathon, whatever, you're kind of a newbie. And you can't deal with that kind of pain or discomfort yet. So that's one of the things that we go over, is the very beginnings of our mental performance program, which is essentially stress management. Because you can't emotionally or cognitively perform well if your stress levels are high. But mental resiliency has everything to do with being calm and at peace with the external or internal stressors you're dealing with. Northern cultures have known for years the benefits of cold exposure for health. And maybe only in the last 20 years has there been actual research that's been done on it. I know there's been a few a few studies that have been done on the whole Wim Hof method. So I guess, maybe cold is the best medicine, not laughter. Or I guess realistically, maybe laughing in the cold is the best medicine. So I'll enjoy this 7-degree run into the city while I can. Coming into downtown at the end of, it was about a 3.5 mile zone 2 run, pretty simple. It's been a long time since I've done any cold weather training, so I realized that even though it was 7 degrees, I actually shouldn't have been wearing sweatpants and sweatshirt. Should have kept it straight up with just a t-shirt and shorts, because now I'm actually I got a little bit of a sweat going on. So that's the importance of doing these type of events. Mental resiliency, immunotherapy, improved overall capabilities. Because that's what we're about, right? Be more than fit, be able.